Dear Journal, there are all sorts of videos and blog articles about geocaching tools of the trade, but I never see any love for the OG of T's OTT.
Huh. I was sure it was in here. Oh, it is. Thanks, Stick.
Yeah, I said thanks, comma, stick, not thanks, dick. I'm not thanking my penis, which I do sometimes, just not while geocaching. Well, full disclosure, there was this one instance. No, you're right, no time for that. It's always a good idea to poke around with a stick or make some noise before going for caches in those nooks and crannies. Make sure it's empty before jamming your face in there. Nature is beautiful, and with some basic knowledge and common sense, all your outings can be safe ones.
Man, did you ever just get so focused on finding a micro in the pine, you're looking, you're spending all this time, you're really focused, and it turns out that the cache is right there in front of you? Damn you, brain, for making me waste all my time in there.
While caching through the snow one day, I came upon a cache in play. Stage 1 was found, and using the clue, I proceeded on to Stage 2. The cache wasn't difficult for me to see, I just couldn't make out the coords to Stage 3.
Maybe I'm being overly critical here, but why did you write the coordinates so teeny tiny? A whole blank piece of paper, and then a little piece of paper with teeny tiny coordinates. What's up with that?
Journal, did I come up with a clever name for when there's a high difficulty cache that's made ridiculously easy by virtue of the clue? Let's find out down at the local shithole.
Dear Journal, I'm at a shithole. I am not geared up for caching, but this had some high favorite points back here, and it makes you wonder what inspired the CEO, who has quite a few clever caches, if I recall correctly. But if it were not for the magnetic clue, I would not have looked at these poles.
And there you go. The answer is no, I did not come up with a clever name for when there is a high difficulty cache that is made ridiculously easy by virtue of the clue. I am thirsty though.
Oh, that's right, that's not my water.
Ugh, I almost drank shithole water. And now a word from our elders. I'm 60 and I started in 2004. For health reasons, I had to stop for almost 10 years, but I just started geocaching again this summer. Boy, has it changed. Micros were a rarity. Tupperware and ammo cans ruled the day. Travel bugs were stuff people made from figurines or small toys, not corporate-issued travel bugs. And everyone used the website and printed out the pages to take with your handheld GPS. Not this wanker smartphone app thing. Now, I know this makes me sound hoity-toity, but personally I think you are a casual if you don't own a standalone GPS for navigation. But gods do I love C::Geo for everything else. Does it want to update a new version every 17 minutes? Sure, but that just means it's staying up to specs. I wanted to tell you this quick little story while I was out getting a cache with some favorite points, but it turned out it was in the water, which was really cold and ruined all of my chances of looking like a cool guy who can talk about things while in mildly uncomfortable situations.
Home. Cold. Cold.
Anyway, here's the story. At the beginning of winter, I went to the store one morning right before it opened, so I pulled up in the parking lot underneath the only working light pole where there was another vehicle parked. I noticed it had one of those travel bug stickers, and while I'm not usually into that stuff, I hadn't had any geocaching action in some time, so I thought, why the hell not? And I got out to take a picture. I walk up to the car and realize there's a young lady sitting in the passenger seat. We make eye contact. I realize I'm there all bundled up in my mismatched clothes, looking like a vagrant serial killer, all alone in the parking lot, so I abruptly and nervously just turn around and get back in my car. There's still 5 minutes before the store opens up, so I just drove away, which, I realize made me look even weirder, so if you are her, sorry, I wasn't trying to scare you. I was just desperate for some distracting geocaching stuff before dealing with mundane grocery shopping. I blame this wanker smartphone app thing.